I'm Kristen Cho.
And I'm Cameron Word.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
We're getting away this weekend.
Woohoo.
Are we?
I mean, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm staying at home.
Okay.
But in our dialogue today, we are definitely hitting the road.
That's right. A weekend getaway is 주말 휴가.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a short trip that you take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It could be 2 days or even 3 days.
Yeah, it's however long the weekend is.
That's right.
Yep.
We can hit the road. This is a very old expression, idiomatic expression. If you hit the road, what are you doing?
You are leaving or you are starting a journey.
Mm-hmm.
So we often use this when we're traveling on vacation. To hit the road means to go towards your destination.
That's right. So hitting doesn't always mean 때리다,
Yeah.
right? It means to kind of go.
Yeah, it's 그냥 가는 거죠.
Yeah.
Hit the road just means to go.
Yeah, to
Yeah,
go. That's
yeah.
it. Okay. Our expressions for today also are lose track of time.
So you no longer know what time it is. It's often whenever you are focusing on something else and you do not realize, oh my gosh, 2 hours have passed.
Right. And it could be because you're having so much fun,
Yes.
or it could be because
You're stressed.
you're stressed, you're so intensely working on something. Okay. Oh, bail on someone. B-A-I-L on someone. What are you doing to someone?
You're leaving them without telling, usually.
Oh.
So you're just kind of disappearing. You're abandoning them.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
It's not nice, but it happens.
Sometimes you need to, though. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and listen to our dialogue. Weekend getaway. We can hit the road.
I'm going to leave work at 3 o'clock so we can get to Williams Bay before rush hour.
Great. My last Zoom call is at 3, so after that we can hit the road.
Try not to lose track of time. I know how easily you get distracted.
I promise I'll end the call, change my clothes, and be ready.
Terry might not be happy when I leave work early, but he'll survive.
Just remind him of the times he bailed on you on a Friday.
Okay, it's time to turn to page 80, and you can find your power dialogue there. Okay, so Brandon begins, I'm going to leave work at 3 so we can get to Williams Bay before rush hour. So I'm assuming this is a Friday, that you leave work early, and that, because 5 o'clock, you have rush hour.
Yeah. If you're going to leave on the weekend, you need to leave before 3.
I agree.
Or after 8, 7, 8, 9.
Or late at night.
Yeah.
Agree. And what does Christina say?
Great. My last Zoom call is at 3, so after that we can hit the road.
Okay, so she has a Zoom call at 3, and then they can hit the road.
Yes.
So hit the road means driving?
Yes, usually.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't have to be driving. I guess technically if you are on a journey by foot.
Or by bus.
Or by bus.
Yeah.
Or by horse.
Or by horse.
It isn't necessarily a car, but nowadays I think that pretty much everyone does.
Or by bike?
Yeah, by bike. Yeah, I think that's also possible.
Okay.
I will say, we talked about bus earlier.
Yeah.
I do feel a train and a bus, it isn't, because you're not controlling the vehicle, you're not controlling the movement.
Right.
It is a little bit harder to use, I feel.
Right.
I feel it's more used if you're driving now.
Yes, I agree. I agree. Or maybe you're cycling.
Cycling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to agree with you. Yeah, bus and train
Not as
doesn't seem very likely.
Maybe bus, if like the bus driver's like, okay, we've got to hit the road.
Yes.
Like he's telling everybody, but he's also like
But he's
controlling
driving.
it. Yeah.
Yes.
Train, I would definitely say no.
No.
Because you're not even on a road.
No, you're on a rail.
You're on the tracks.
It doesn't count.
Nope.
Okay. All right. Very clear about that. And Brandon says, try not to lose track of time. I know how easily you get distracted. Okay. Great expressions here. If you lose track of time,
Yes.
it means that you forget what time it is.
Yeah.
Tell us more.
So to lose track of time means you no longer feel time moving. So this could be anything from you saw something scary and you just kept watching it.
Yeah.
Or you were reading a book or...
Yes,
right?
reading a really good book. Oh my gosh, I've been reading for 4 hours.
Yes.
Yeah, you lose track of time.
Watch TV.
Watch TV.
You're on your phone.
Yes.
All of those things. One interesting thing, though, you cannot use this for sleep. Oh, I fell asleep and lost track of time.
Oh, no.
Doesn't work. Because I think we assume that when you're asleep, you don't know time.
Sure.
You know?
Sure.
Have you
We
ever-
shut off.
Right? We just completely shut off.
Yes.
So this is when you're awake and you
Right.
no longer are able to feel time moving.
Good point. And sometimes the reason why we lose track of time is because we get distracted.
Oh, yeah.
And this is a really good word to know. distracted. To get distracted. So many things around us get us distracted.
Yes. To get distracted means to lose focus on the thing you need to do. So let's say you need to do the dishes. This is an example of me.
Okay.
So let's say you have to do the dishes.
Okay, you gotta do the dishes.
So you wash the dishes, then you start to dry the dishes, and you look across the room and you think, that plant needs to be watered. So then you put down the dish,
Okay.
you go water, and then you're like, oh, I need to dust. So then you take down the plant, and then you go dust a little bit, and you realize, Simba's toys are on the floor. So you start to pick up the toys on the floor, and you never actually finish any of the tasks.
Because you got distracted.
Over and over again. You
Okay.
don't do the task to completion.
Right. I mean, just imagine yourself on social media. You're doing something and then you get distracted by your phone.
Yes.
Very easy
Yeah.
to do. Christina says, I promise I'll end the call, change my clothes, and be ready. So, I promise I'll do something. Now, we know this word promise. 약속이죠.
Yeah.
약속할게. Is it that feel? Or what is it?
I mean, I believe there are some times that a promise can be like very strong or very
Yeah.
serious.
Yeah.
This is very light.
Right.
It's just saying, oh, I'll do it. I promise. She
Yeah.
maybe even is saying it as a joke. Like, promise is supposed to be like a very serious term.
Yeah.
But because she's using it so lightly, it's like she's being a little dramatic. I promise I will
Yes.
do this.
Right. So everyone, yes, you know the word promise, 약속. And that's a pretty serious word. You know?
Yeah, not serious and like super heavy, but you know.
Yeah, a 약속 is important,
Yeah.
right? But a lot of the times, native speakers will use this expression, this pattern, I promise.
Yeah.
Is like, not like, 약속하겠습니다. Not that feel.
Yeah.
But it's more like, I'll do it,
Yeah.
I promise. Okay. What does Brandon say?
Terry might not be happy when I leave work early, but he'll survive.
Okay. So, Brandon is set on leaving early. And Christina says, just remind him of the times he bailed on you on a Friday.
Yes.
So, Terry is Brandon's coworker.
Yes.
So, okay, I'm going to go, like, bye. And then, like, where are you going? His coworker says.
Right.
But then his coworker did the same thing.
Yes.
He bailed on you on a Friday. What is to bail on someone?
So to bail on someone is to leave them, to abandon them. It's often used nowadays, mostly if you have something you were going to do together, and like last minute oh, sorry, I can't do this. Maybe you were going to go to a concert.
Right.
And so you bought tickets together.
Yes.
And then at the last minute, they're like, oh, I actually can't go to the concert. I'm sorry. That person bailed on you.
How can you bail on me last minute?
Yeah, I have this extra ticket. What am I going to do?
Right. So it's that feeling of someone leaving and unexpectedly, and you're kind of a little bit lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do I do?
Yeah.
without you. Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe you bailed on me. Friends say that to each other. Like, how can you bail on me at the party?
Yeah.
I was alone.
I was alone.
Where were you? Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I got sick, so I just went home.
Yeah, right. Okay, let's listen to that dialogue one more time.
I'm going to leave work at 3 o'clock so we can get to Williams Bay before rush hour.
Great. My last Zoom call is at 3, so after that we can hit the road.
Try not to lose track of time. I know how easily you get distracted.
I promise I'll end the call, change my clothes, and be ready.
Terry might not be happy when I leave work early, but he'll survive.
Just remind him of the times he bailed on you on a Friday.
It's time for Power Note. We're on pages 82 and 83. If you hit the road, it means to begin a journey, to leave a place. Usually that has to do with the road. Like you're
Yes.
driving, you're cycling.
It's almost always the road, though, now.
Yeah, I agree. Where did John go?
He hit the road about an hour ago. He left an hour ago.
Okay. We should hit the road now before it gets dark.
Yes. We should
Yeah.
leave now.
Yeah. What other ways can we use this expression, hit the road?
So if you want to
Other-
tell
yeah.
someone to leave, like in a kind of a mean way,
Yes.
hey, hit the road. So you might hear this, like
Yeah.
whenever a restaurant is closing
Yeah.
and then the customer's still there.
Yeah.
And then in America, if you get like a really rude rude waiter,
Yeah.
hey, hit the road, we're leaving. We're closing.
Oh, that would be really rude.
It's rude. It's not like a nice way to say it,
Yeah.
but it's like saying, get out of here.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit the road. And so you will actually, if you listen carefully, hear this a lot in movies, where they're like, hit the road. You know, there's a kid, and he's just kind of like around and just like, a distraction.
Yeah.
And an older man, he'd say, hit the road, kid.
Yeah, get out of here.
Get out of here.
Go somewhere else.
Right,
Hit
right.
the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So make sure, though, of course, you do not say this to just anyone.
Right. It is a little bit rude if you say it to someone else, but if you say it to yourself, oh, it looks like we need to hit the road. You're just saying, oh, it's time to leave.
Okay.
It's not rude. Or if you're talking about someone, oh, Clarence, yeah, he hit the road about 4 o'clock. So in that case, it's not rude. But if you use it as an order to leave,
Right.
then it is. It feels quite rough.
Sure,
Yeah.
absolutely. Okay, to leave a place to begin, hit the road. Now, isn't there a song, by the way?
Hit the road, Jack.
There you go.
And don't you come back no more, no more. And that's a woman saying to
Go.
a guy,
Yeah.
leave, I don't want to see you anymore.
That's right. Get out of my life.
Get out of my life.
Okay. Lose track of time means that you forget about time because you're not paying attention. You're distracted.
Yes.
Okay. That book must be good because you've been reading for 2 hours.
I lose track of time when I read a great book.
I know. Does that happen to you?
Sometimes, not all the time. I think less now, to be honest.
I know, because your plants are distracting you from books.
I lose track of time watching my plants.
Really?
I don't realize it, but I can look at my plants for like an hour.
What?
So, because you got to look at each one, and you look at this one. Oh, that's a new leaf.
Okay.
And then you pull it up and you look at the roots. You're like, oh, that's pretty.
Oh.
And then, and then you move to each one, and they're like, oh, did I check the water? So then you have to stick your finger in the dirt and see, oh, is the dirt still wet, or do I need to water it?
Yeah. And
then
how
you're
much?
You're like, how much? And then it's like, oh, I need to put in fertilizer. 필요도 넣어야겠다.
Oh.
So then you gotta measure the fertilizer, and then you look at it. Is that too much?
Oh
And then you
my goodness, Cameron! Wow, this is consuming. This
does.
is all time consuming.
It's true. I can't look at my plants in the morning because once I start, I don't stop, and I don't have.
And you lose track of time.
I lose track of time.
Wow.
And then I don't have enough time to prepare for work.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. We lost track of time and had to set up our tent in the dark.
Oh, yeah. If you're hiking and you don't realize that you're just looking at the beautiful scenery.
Yes.
And then you realize, oh, gosh, it's 5:30. The sun's about to go down.
That's right. It's going to go down real quick.
Have you ever had to put a tent up in the dark? It's so hard.
Did go camping, but there were lights there, so I guess it doesn't count.
Yeah.
If it's completely dark with no lights, then that would be hard.
In the mountains, I think because like mountains will go behind the mountain, right?
Yeah.
It can get dark really quickly.
Yes.
And you're like, oh gosh, we got to make a fire, and the fire never gives enough light to like the old style tents that have the poles that you have to put together, stick them in the ground.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Okay, don't lose track of time when you're outside in the mountains.
Right. So whenever you're doing something that you really enjoy, or whenever you're being overly focused on something, it's very easy to lose track of time.
Yes.
Yeah. I lose track of time when I'm shopping online.
Oh, you just keep looking at other things?
Yeah, I could spend hours just like clicking through.
Add to cart, add to cart, add to
wish
cart.
Wish list, add to cart, wish list.
Team hum. Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
Okay. Bail on someone means to abandon, to leave someone.
Yes.
But to leave someone is a little different from abandon.
Yeah.
Abandon feels like you left that person alone and they shouldn't be alone.
Right. They needed your help and you're not giving it to them.
That's it. I can't believe you bailed on me last night.
The party was boring, but you were having fun, so I left.
Right. So to bail on your friend at a party. Thanks for bailing on me. I was stuck talking to Renee for an hour. Okay. This is sarcasm.
Yes.
Thanks for bailing on me is actually saying, I can't believe you bailed on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You left me alone with Renee? Gosh, she's so annoying.
Yeah, I was stuck with her for an hour.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
I've done that before, though.
Done what before?
So, you know when you're, like, talking to someone and that person is annoying, and then one of your friends comes up and joins you, and the three of you are talking.
Right.
I'm always like, I need to get more to drink. I'll be right back. And then I, like, leave and never come back. Because that conversation was boring or annoying.
I understand.
I mean, I have been known to bail.
Oh, you have known to bail?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Right.
Or I used to, I don't like to stay out late, but some of my friends do.
Yes.
So I like to try
bail on
get
them.
the last train at the very least.
Okay.
So I'll, bail on them.
Okay, so Cameron is notorious for bailing on his friends. We'll keep that in mind. I'm not taking you to a party.
No,
okay.
My bedtime is 10.
Okay, all right. Our power pattern is I promise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can be a very serious promise, but it is often used casually. It's very light, like, I'll do this. Don't worry.
Right. Okay. I promise to always be honest with you.
Yeah, that's serious.
Serious.
It's like you're getting married.
Right.
I promise I will be there at 5:30 to give you a ride.
Okay. This is just like, I'll be there. Don't worry.
I'll be there. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It'll be okay.
Okay. Our power vocab is the word distracted on page 84. Do check out the definition there. And please check out...
Audio Ogdong.
Very good. Thank you so much for studying with us today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.